Honkai Star Rail has let us all down, unfortunately, with the announcement of the 2 new characters on their social medias that will be following Acheron and Aventurine. We have gotten Robin, who we've been playing the story in Penacony. You definitely know Robin. She is the songstress, the singer, the big star idol in penacony. She's got the weird wings behind her head. Her and her brother both have them. She's been heavily involved in the story. And the other character is Boothill, who looks like the male version of Arlecchino from Genshin Impact. Like, literally, look at them. He is just the guy version of her. They were like, let's take her design, make it a guy, and then we'll make him like a cowboy, because he's got like the revolver, the rope, the boots. He's just got that cowboy vibe going on. So he's like cowboy male Arlecchino from Genshin. That's how I would describe Boothill. And now, if you're wondering what I mean by Honkai has let us down, most people were rooting for either Stellaron Hunter Sam or Firefly. We got neither of them, so we're gonna have to keep waiting for them. This isn't all bad, though. They are some cool characters. I thought both of them. I, of course, thought Robin looked kind of cool. I'm not a big fan of the wings. Like, if she didn't have the wings, I think the design would be cooler. Both her and her brother, but that's just me personally. And then I think Boothill looks really cool. Then again, I love Arlecchino, so it would make sense. I also think Boothill is cool. However, we do have some information about them from these graphics, and then, of course, I also have my guesses on what some of their kit may look like. It, of course, is definitely a guess. I would never participate in leaks. Mihoyo. I am not that guy. I would never participate. I only guess based off my own feelings on a unit, okay? Right. Glad we cleared that up. What we do know from this graphic, though, is that Robin is a physical unit, a physical character, and is also a harmony character. If you're wondering, if you forgot, the other harmony characters are Asta, Branya, Hanya, Runmei, Sparkle, Tingyun, and Yukong. You get the idea. They're a buffer if you didn't know what a harmony character normally is. They buff your team so you can do more damage, go faster, you know, all sorts of different things. They just buff your team so your units, your DPSs perform better, do more damage to the enemy than they would on their own. So Robin falls under this same category as all of these wonderful units. Some guesses, if I had to just make some guesses based on her design and what we know about her, because normally their abilities do tie in with like their personality, their design, what they're known for, the fact that she's a singer. Also, because she's a harmony unit, I would guess that her skill or, you know, something along those lines probably gives a buff to attack. Not quite sure what kind of buff yet, but I would say attack is probably a good one. Most harmony units give some sort of, you know, buff to attack. I would imagine she has the ability in there, maybe it's tied to an ultimate, that she would decrease her own aggro, because I know from my personal experience running harmony, the enemy loves to target them and kill them, so you can't use them and you get very sad. So decreasing aggro would be nice, so she doesn't get attacked and dies. That would be really cool. Increasing damage would be nice. The ability to advance her action would be cool. And then I know in a lot of games that a like singer type character tends to have like a mode where they go and they aren't actively doing something. Like, you're not clicking a button like how you do normally in Honkai, where once the character's turn, you use either their normal attack or their skill. This would be like she skips a turn, but she's not necessarily doing nothing. She would be buffing the team while she's just not actively having a turn that she's doing something in. So I think I could see that. And then maybe having like a talent that would be based around like crit damage, her boosting crit damage for the squad if she's already boosting an attack. That would be cool. Increasing speed for people would be very nice. Always nice to have more turns, you know, get more people in per turn, I should say. If she had the ability to self-heal after she dropped below like a certain XP point percentage, like how Fushuan has that, where when she drops below certain XP or certain HP that she heals, that would be nice for Robin. That would make her a lot stronger of a harmony character because it would keep her alive, which would be great. It's always great to stay alive. And then maybe gaining some energy after teammates have taken a certain amount of turns or something like that. I think those would all be cool abilities and just guesses that I have as to what she may do. Of course, I don't partake in leaks, so I don't know if there are any leaks out there. But I think that would be cool for Robin. And then we have Boothill, the cowboy man, who we know he is a physical type, and then he's also a hunt character. You don't remember who the other hunt characters are? Let me remind you. We got Dan Heng, Dr. Ratio, Zila, Shushang, Topaz, and Yan Qing. those are all the hunt characters we have in the game as of now. So he'll be following those characters. He'll be similar to them in that kind of damage aspect. He will be the first 5-star physical hunt character we have. Second hunt character that's a physical besides Shushang, but he'll be the first 5-star. His kit will probably have something to do with him being a cowboy. That's just how this always works for the characters in these games. Their kit goes along with their personality and stuff. So if I had to guess what some things in his kit may be, I would imagine that a cowboy character would have some sort of like duel mode. Because when you think cowboys, the first thing that comes to mind is like the high noon duel. The back's turned, well, bam, pull the trigger, shoot the gun. I would think that's a must-have for any cowboy character, so I think he'll have some sort of duel mode, which I would imagine would have like an attack buff or something like that. I could see his ultimate damage kind of doing increased break damage, maybe delaying the enemy turn when you break their shields, or, you know, you break them. And then he would maybe have the ability to inflict like the physical vulnerability on targets. So if someone starts the battle, the enemy isn't vulnerable to physical, they would become that against Mr. Boothill here. And also, he could be like a double-edged sword character where, like, if he doesn't break a character in time, then they get the attack buff, and then your team's getting demolished by them. So it's very important that you break them with Boothill, which may mean Boothill is a great person to run with like Ruin Mei. We'll get into that the closer we get to Boothill. We still got quite a while, but those are just some guesses as to what Boothill may have. We, of course, have no idea. None at all. We could never know, MiHoYo. Don't send the assassins after. Because I don't know. I'm just guessing based on his character design and whatnot. Let me know your thoughts. Are you excited for Robin and Boothill? Of course, we still have Acheron and Aventurine to come out, so we're not quite there yet. But are you excited for them? Which one do you think is cooler? Which one would you want someone for more? Let me know. Personally, I'm feeling Boothill right now. We'll see how things turn out. I just love the like white and black hair with like the red. It's a cool design. I like Boothill. So that's gonna do it though. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. And I hope y'all are staying happy and healthy, having the best of days. I'll catch y'all next time.